family, welcome back to my channel. It's golden hour outside, so I look like I got a tan going on. Anyways, today I have a Dollar Tree bullseye playground / dollar spot, whatever you want to call it, DIY video. So all of these DIYs, they're really stupid easy to do, and half of it is almost like a decorate my tier tray with me, but that's kind of how it is when I do the Target dollar spot DIYs. For the most part, they're really easy to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this video to 5,000 thumbs up. And also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not. I do mainly Dollar Tree DIYs on this channel, but lots of Target hauls. Anyways, with that being said, let's begin the video.
Let's start off with the window pane. Right now, Target is carrying these window panes that are white and they're $5. Now, it depends how big you want this to be. You can always just use one, you can use two, you can use three. I'm using two of them and they cost me $5 each. Now what I'm doing is I'm attaching the two that I bought together using Gorilla Glue. So you just want to use a heavy duty glue if you're going to be attaching any of them to each other. If you're attaching any to each other, make sure you put the part where you hang it up all on the same side. After I had my glue on, I went ahead and I put some items just on the top where the two window panes meet to make sure it adheres to each other well, and it just was like the same type of flatness. It was all just kind of leveled. Once I have that, I go ahead and I take a nail as well as a wreath. So the wreath I'm using is from Target. It's $20. It is their boxwood wreath that is preserved boxwood, and it's my favorite wreath to buy, period, at any store because it's a real wreath and it's an inexpensive price for preserved boxwood. So what I do is I figure out where I want my wreath to be placed, and then I take a nail and go ahead and hammer it where I wanted the top of the wreath to hang. So I just take that nail hammer directly in the middle of the two window panes, and then I put my wreath back on and hang it up on my wall. So this time around I used nails. If you watch my videos previously, I was a renter, so I would use command strips. And this would hold well with command strips just because it's not very heavy. It's very lightweight. And that is it for this bigger window pane with a wreath. I think I want to add one more window pane and then put this above my couch. I just have to make sure I go to Target and get it before it's gone. Tell me this doesn't look like something you would buy at Kirkland's. It is very pretty. Now moving on to this apple crate. I love this thing so much. So from Target, I picked up one of their unfinished crates and they're $3. I don't know what type of wood it is. I think it's more like a pressed wood. Now I'm going to be staining the crate. I used Minwax wood finish in dark walnut. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what type of wood this is. I know it's partly wood, but I know also it's not completely wood. All I know is that it took the stain nice in most of the areas. In the corners, I can't say that the stain stuck to those corners. Next up, I'm taking this sign, also from Target, and I'm cutting off the part that says Farm Fresh Apples, just using my scissor. This sign cost me $3. You don't have to toss all the pieces away. Go ahead and save them for other DIYs. I saved that pick your own pumpkins for a pumpkin box I just made. Now I'm taking that piece that I cut off and I am hot gluing it to the front of my crate. Now to fill up the bottom of the crate, I'm using these wood stems that I purchased at Dollar Tree. I ended up using 3.5 bags to fill up the bottom. I really like how it looked with the wood stems. I was thinking of using Spanish moss originally, but I thought the wood stems fit well with this. Now I'm using this sign that says apples 5 cents. That is also from Target. It was $3 and I'm just placing that inside of the box. I did have to move around the pieces of wood to get it to sit nice and straight on top of there. Next up, I'm adding this red and white towel from Dollar Tree. I thought this went well with the reds that are in the signs, and then I'm going to be adding these fake green apples from Dollar Tree as well. They do have red ones, but to add a little bit more color to this, I went ahead and used green apples. I did again have to move around the wood stems to get the apples situated the way that I wanted it to be. And that's it for the apple crate. I loved this one. I wish I had white kind of going all throughout the middle of the crate, but this is what I came up with, and like I said, I absolutely love it. Now moving on to the tier trays. Target right now is carrying 3 gorgeous tier trays. We're going to start off with the wooden one. Now to this one, I am going to be staining it, and I am using a mix of mint wax wood finish in dark walnut and in ebony. I mixed it together, created a color that I used to stain this. Now you might have to sand yours down. I only sanded down the bottom, and I mean, it was fine. It took my stain just fine. So I'm going to show you how I decorated this one using only Dollar Tree products. Now, actually, I should rephrase that. It's pretty much all Dollar Tree products except for one item. So the first item that I added was this wood garland. Now, this is the only one that's not from Dollar Tree. It is from Hobby Lobby, and I got it for $1.99. I went ahead and added that to the tier tray. Now, the Dollar Tree products I used was this Gather with Grateful Hearts little word decor sign. I also added this little scarecrow. I love the scarecrow. They come in 2 different type of green colors and 2 different orange colors. They also have these burlap pumpkins in, and I thought that the burlap would go nicely with my wood stain, so I added that. I also added these little pumpkins. They come in a 3-pack, and they have clips on them. You can unattach the clips and then place the pumpkins wherever you like. Then I added some cotton that is also from Dollar Tree. They have cotton stems. I took the cotton off of those stems and then I placed them on top of the tier tray. So that is it for this Target tier tray, mainly decorated with Dollar Tree products. Now before I show you the next tier tray, when I was trying to film the close-up shots of this, Pepper started playing a slots game on Matt's phone. How cute is she? Okay, moving right along, the other tier tray that Target is carrying right now is this white tier tray. Now, I didn't want to leave it at just this. I do believe that this one needs a little more something. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some black acrylic paint. This was 59 cents at Target. What am I mean? No, Walmart. And I'm taking a sponge and just painting the edges of this tray black. Now you can paint it whatever color you like, but I really like that enamel look, so I went ahead and just painted the edges, the trimming of this black. I had to do 2 layers of the paint, so I did the first layer, let it dry, and then I moved on to the second layer to get it opaque. Now I'm going to be taking these buffalo check napkins from Target. They are $1, and I'm placing 2 on the top of the tier tray and then 2 on the bottom. I just really like the way that it looks. It kind of looks like it came this way versus it just being napkins sitting on top of that. And then I started to decorate it. So how did I decorate this one? I went ahead and I placed a Ray Dunn mug on the top of this. This one says Dreamer. Sometimes the Target Bullseye, Playground, Dollar Spot, whatever you want to call it, carries items that look like Ray Dunn items. So I got this Pinch and Dash little dishes. They were 2 for $3, and I'm going to be using the Pinch one. I also purchased this eucalyptus boxwood. Comes with 2 little sprigs for $1. I used 2 of those packs, which means I had 4 sprigs total, and I placed them inside of the Pinch dish. And then I placed that at the bottom of my tray. I also added this salt and pepper shaker that I got from the Target Bullseye Playground, as well as this small little house that they're carrying right now. It costs $3 and it lights up. I went ahead and placed that near the Dreamer sign. I also added some wood garland. I showed you guys how to make this in another tutorial. It's really inexpensive to do and you can make a lot of them. And that's it for the enamel Ray Dunn looking tier tray. Inexpensive to do and honestly inexpensive to decorate. The Ray Dunn mug I got on clearance for $4 at Marshall's. Keep your eyes open at the clearance section because they tend to have like the Ray Dunn mugs on clearance. They're the ones where they're trying to just get rid of them, but then they also have ones that aren't on clearance. Anyways, moving on to the final tray, which honestly I just decorated this one and I'm showing you how I decorated it. Target right now has these black wired tier trays, so I'm going to be using this one. I'm also going to be using some of their buffalo check fabric pumpkins. I had 2 on hand. I placed 1 at the bottom and 1 at the top. I also got this black fabric pumpkin from Target and I placed that inside of there. These fabric pumpkins are freaking $1 each. I also placed in this Hello Fall shadow box that I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance for $2. Also placed in these little like green pumpkins that are from Hobby Lobby. They came in like a box for $5 and the box honestly had like 10 different green, white, and orange pumpkins. I'll also be adding some wood garland to this and also some of these boxwood sprigs again. I really like these things. And then the final item I added to this were those white pumpkins from Dollar Tree. Like I said to this one, I'm just showing you how I decorated it. You can always spray paint the color of this if you wanted to, but I really like the black color. And if you're wondering about the pumpkins in the background of this, the two that are closest to it and bigger buffalo check ones are from Target. The one on the far right buffalo check is from Hobby Lobby. The small buffalo check on the left is the fabric pumpkin that was $1 from Target, and then all the other pumpkins are from Hobby Lobby, and they are the picks, but I took them off of the picks. So that is how I vamped up my Target tier trays as well as how I decorated them. So that is it for this Target DIY video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like it, and I really love all the decorations I made. I have them all set up throughout my house right now, and I don't plan on taking them down. Again, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.